Okay, welcome. I'm trying to set up another live, so I'm gonna close that out. I had an idea I was working on, and it wasn't working. So if you see that there's two streams, this is the correct one. And how are we doing for lighting? Oof, that's bright. Yeah, so I was all set up for that one, and now I just I got to fiddle for a little bit. But how's everybody doing? Welcome to the live. I can see one person in here so far. I know there was somebody waiting in the other one. There was a comment, and I could see, but it wasn't. I think my Wi-Fi connection wasn't that great. Hi, Janet Hunter. Hi, the Cargo Hustler. Hi, Sophia Diaz. Welcome. Welcome to the live. I don't know. I had my hotspot on. Let me know how the reception is. I had my hotspot. I see a bunch of people in here now, so it seems it's working. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Hawkins Family Adventures. Hi, Lori. Hi, Sandra. Good to see everybody. Hi, Robin Page and Nikki and Deb and Jamie and Becky and Kathleen and A's671. Good to see everybody. Traveling Librarian, I love your name. I love that. And Charlene and Kyson and Sophia, Dodge City Van Life. How you doing? Amanda Ray. Good to see everybody. Just Judy, I love it. What's up, Buttercup? Not too much, except unbeknownst, you're first. Sure, why not? You're within the first wave of people to say hello to. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Misty's Hope. It's your first time catching a live? Excellent. How's the reception? Can you guys give me a thumbs up if the reception's okay? Because I turned on my hotspot. So now I have the hotspot going, and but I shut that down. I was trying to go subscriber only. So hopefully that would reduce the amount of trolls, but it is what it is. I wanted to go live, so I gave up on that and just went on my phone like usual. How's everybody doing this evening? Everybody's well? Hello, hello, hello. Ruby is over here next to me. I'm gonna keep scrolling down to the, I want to stay on top. Hey, Douglas. Good, we have a moderator in here. Welcome, Doug. Good to see ya. I want to keep up with the comments. The reception's good. I see some thumbs up. Awesome. The reception's good. Good. Thank you for that feedback. You love my laugh. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I have mods. I have four mods. So yep, and one of them's in here right now. So that's awesome. Rubes is here. She's chomping. We'll see how she does. She was chilling before this, and I took her out, and she just ate, so she should be good. We're having kind of a low-key day right now. I was getting some stuff done earlier. Lisa, you finally caught a live? Greetings. Yeah, Ruby's doing well. Yep. Fonda True Love says, hi, sweet friends. Hi. Hi, Frederica. Hi, Carol K. Yeah, she's gotten big. I weighed her. I was at a pet store the other day that had a scale, and she just like voluntarily got up on it. Sometimes at the vet, it's like hard to get her to do that, so I kind of estimate. And so she voluntarily went up on the scale, and she weighed 43.8 pounds. So I did my calculator, updated, and it used to say she was going to grow to be 74 pounds. But this time it said she's going to grow to be 54. I was like, that seems more about it. She's a medium-sized dog, so that's perfect. No, I was going to DoorDash, Melanie. I looked on it and it was busy. I DoorDashed last night for a little bit. I had a pickup order at Papa John's and I had to wait for an hour. And I was going to film it because I was like, this is classic. What was it, Saturday night DoorDash. There were like 10, 12 people waiting in the lobby, DoorDashers with all of their phones, just like, and oh, can you check on this name? It was just classic. And there were 3 people in there, but one was back with the pizzas, one was at the counter, and I'm not sure what the other one was doing, but they, clearly were like overwhelmed. And yeah, so fortunately, that was like a good paying order, but it did take an hour. I felt bad for the person that ordered the pizza. I made sure I kept in communication. My eyes look emerald. Ooh, thanks. I think it's, well, I think they are. They kind of change color, but I think some of it's the lighting too. I'm trying to get comfortable. Sorry, it's moving around. I normally have my my tripod. I'm not exactly sure where it is right now, so hopefully I can get the phone situated, settled. Jamie says, hit that thumbs up, 260 watching and only 48 likes. Well, it went up to 69 likes. That's cool. Thank you. Oh, and 404 people watching now. The numbers jump all over. But thank you. Thanks for that, Jamie. Hi, Gracie. It's your first time watching live, but watch all the videos, Bonnie. Well, welcome to the live. Doug, thank you. Doug says, hit the like button. Lanky Ezra Boxy that says, this is Rhonda. Where are you at now? I'm in the Pacific Northwest, and I'm going to be here for a couple months in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, Ruby QB, Ruby Q Berry. Yeah. I'm going to keep scrolling down to the bottom. So I don't know, you guys, if you watched the last video, Cheryl, the new car is doing really well. I love it. That's what I was going to say. If you guys have any questions, I got a London fog tea. It's pretty tasty. Hey, Eric from Spartanburg. How are you? Hi, Natalie. I'm Rowan. If you guys have any questions for me about kind of this new phase of life, I'm here for you. I'm here to answer them. If you guys want to talk about that. Also, the hats, thank you so much. All the hats sold out, and I have a wait list, so I'm going to just keep making the hats. But thank you so much for all that positive feedback, and yeah, that's awesome. I said I was going to do that, and I wanted to get those hats up because there were a lot of people that expressed interest. So Bart said, am I running away from responsibility? No. No, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I feel like I'm handling my responsibilities. I try to reduce the amount of responsibility I have, but I did get a dog. That's a big responsibility. I did, Tina, I went to my, thank you, Tawelo. You like my glasses? For those of you following for a while, you might have noticed they've changed colors, and you can see on the, like part of them are still a darker green. It's weird. They're changing colors, but it's kind of fun. Maybe they're like mood glasses. Sandra! Oh, now I see I need to figure out how to hold the phone so I can actually appreciate your... Thank you so much. Thank you for the... There we go. That works. Thank you for the super chat. And let's see. 2 in a row. Sandra Samford and Sandra Davis. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat, Sandra Samford. And thank you so much, Sandra Davis. And Sandra, you have a comment. It says, you're late. You love the number 2 RV. Yeah. Yeah. So, 519 people in here. Woohoo! I'm going to try to keep up. One of the settings that I was trying to do on the other one was to slow it down. It was to do subscribers only, and then was to do this way. And I had it almost all set up, but it wasn't connecting. The Wi-Fi wasn't connecting. I'm using my hotspot for my phone. So I'm pausing. Okay, thanks. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to close out of this. I think if I turn my hotspot on, it might be better. So let me know, you guys, how the reception is. There's pretty strong service where I am, but it might be because my hotspot's on. So keep me posted with that, traveling librarian. And you lost sound. Maybe because I was moving it around. How's it doing? It's good? Okay. Okay, maybe because I was moving the phone around. It does that. Yeah. Sabrina, you are in my prayers. Yeah. I'm having a great day. Yeah. These comments are going really fast, so the reception's fine. Okay, coming in great. Thank you. Said I look amazing. Looks good and clear. Everything looks fine. Good. Yeah. You're feeling sad today, Erin? Glad to see you. You and Ruby make me happy. I'm sorry you're feeling sad, but I'm glad that you're here and that I can help cheer you up. Yeah, Ruby, I'm not going to move the phone because of the reception, but she's right here. You guys can hear her. So, yeah, the reason I was looking at the RVs was Life with Rainy. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. And it's your first super chat on a live stream. Woohoo! It's an honor. I appreciate that. Somebody asked, did I pierce my septum? That's come up a few times. I did. I actually did this when I was 19. So many years ago. I've had it a long time. And I got a big, it was a big gauge. So this hole stayed open. And so, yeah. So yeah, I'm getting rid of some of these people. There we go. So that RV, so yeah, I've had that for many years, but I wear it now. I like it. I enjoy it. Rowan and Ruby, it doesn't get better than this. Thanks, Sherry. Welcome. Ron Yancey, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Rubes is like, I'm here. Don't forget about me. Pamela Denise, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Bonnie, you said your pit can hear your dog squeak. Yeah, it's her new, it's her new squirrel. She's got 2 squirrels now. She loves squirrels. Ooh, like she goes crazy when she sees squirrels. Like driving along, she'll see a squirrel and all of a sudden she's like all about that squirrel. So your name is Sandra also, Hawkins? That's cool. You must be talking to somebody else in here whose name is Sandra. Yeah. Van Life Journey says, I'm here too, Ruby. H-Beth, thank you so much for the super chat. So I'm kind of jumping all over with the comments. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Hey, stay tuned. You did. You made it. Somebody keeps asking, welcome, Michelle Strong. Welcome to the channel. Paige's Family Videos. I've seen this question a few times. What state do I want to buy land in? I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'm not set on any one particular place. I might say a region. I might not say the exact state, but I might. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of like seeing how it unfolds. And that's really my goal now. So yeah. Thank you, LaTanya. You like my my tattoos? Thanks. There are a lot of places that are really beautiful. So some of it's like what you know, the price, and some of it's zoning and coding. And I've been doing a lot of research into all of that. So yeah, but that's kind of my goal. So I have the 2 vehicles now. I'm not getting rid of the van. I mean, it's home, and I would like to get it somewhere where I can park it though and start to make like a home base. And now that I have the Honda, I can travel from that and have the van be a little more stationary. So that's kind of what I've been doing. But I'm excited. I do have travel plans in the works. Just for the next couple months, I'm going to be in one area, and I don't think I'm going to go the RV route, but I had a little bit of time. I had 2 hours, and it was like, you know, a quarter mile away. So I just wanted to check out that RV place, and that surprised me. That RV was really nice, and I liked the layout, and it just got the wheels turning. But then I thought, you know, I don't actually. I've also thought about like a canvas yurt with like a wood stove. You know, I think I think those are like $1,000. You can buy online a big canvas yurt with a wood stove, and I could build some sort of platform. So I have all kinds of ideas with like the living structure. I've thought about converting a Home Depot shed. If you look at some of my earlier videos, that's something I talked about maybe like a year and a half ago doing. And I went to the Incredible Tiny Homes. I really like their tiny homes, and I've been to a couple other places that do tiny homes. So there's that route too of building something that's already made. And then the Incredible Tiny Homes has lots that you can lease too. So if like a tiny home on land seems too complicated. So I have all these like ideas kind of swirling around. So the step that I'm on right now is becoming more stationary with the van, not putting as many miles. You know, the build was getting a little shaky, and I was worried that it would just all collapse. It hasn't, and I don't think it will. I think it's pretty solid. I do pretty well, but it's at the point where it needs a little bit of reinforcement, and I didn't want to risk it by just keep driving it all over. And so it's a little more stationary, and then I can DoorDash, and that's nice. You know, I haven't done a ton of it, but I'm getting back into it. I think I've made about $200. And I'm back into it. I love it. It's easy to just hop on the DoorDash app and do a couple orders. So I want to make sure I'm catching up with all the super chats. H. Beth, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Kathy Starnes, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. And it says, love from Kathy and Charlie. Sending love back to you guys. Thank you. And the number 5, I like that. April Holland, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. And your first super chat on a live stream, thank you. That is an honor. Thank you. This right here, you chose to do your first super chat. I appreciate that. You have a 24-foot toy hauler and convert it into your home. You love it. See? Yeah, the toy haulers are cool too because you can do your own build. I've thought about that. You can like, because it's just an open space, right? Chatting while you like the DoorDashes, Rosanna? Yeah. There'll be more of them. I'll kind of do a 50-50 because I also I'm gonna do I'm gonna show you guys the build of the Honda. It's not really gonna be a build, but I do have kind of like a very simple layout because I will be taking that on the road a little bit. And the other thing I found is the Rover app. So for Ruby, when I was traveling in the van, I was able to do this a couple times, like pre-arranged through the Rover app, doggy daycare. So one place where I was, a city where I was, I had 3 days in a row with the same person, and she loved it, and she loved that person. And it was really fun, and I would wake up and it freed me up to do stuff throughout the day that I needed to get done and just not have her around. And she was having fun and I was getting done what I needed to do. So I could set that up. I could travel in the Honda and she could spend the day. I could DoorDash and we could travel around that way in the Honda. I can't really DoorDash in the van because it's just not efficient. Someone said, how about a container home? I like those. I've looked into those and I've done a little bit of research. The prices seem really good and it's a nice amount of space. It's like perfect. If anything, it's like more than I want. But I'm not 100% sure. Just, I love the idea of windows. And so I go back and forth with that. I think a container home that had like a lot of light on the ceiling would be kind of cool. You're coming to say hi, Rubes? Ruby break. Time to give Ruby some love. Do you want some water, Ruby? Hold on. I think she wants some water. Let's see, scrolling down again. So if I miss some, sorry. Oh, I see. Latanya, thank you. Let me get this water for her. Here you go. Thank you so much, Latanya. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I said, love y'all, Rowan and Ruby. Love Ruby's videos. Thank you. And your first super chat. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have an exciting, there'll be a little fun in the video. I hope I can, it's a lot, you know, it's, hey, Miss J, good to see you. Got another moderator here in the house. So I've got a little fun thing for the Ruby video this week. Stancy, you said, is it the first time live stream? No, I go live every other Sunday. So yeah, every other Sunday. Marley, you asked what will I do with Ruby when I'm door dashing. So hey, Jay Shenanigans. She can go to doggy daycare or the Rover app. So I won't bring her with me. I looked into it and actually I was dashing the other day and I pulled up to the Dash Mart and there was a woman and she had her little dog. It was a small dog and it was in the passenger seat. And I was like, huh, okay. So she's dashing with her dog. But I didn't really, you're thirsty, Rubes, huh? But I don't want to do that. And I thought about getting for the Honda, like putting something behind the seats. So she was like, she had to stay in the back. I've thought about doing that. And going, you know, like wearing her out at a dog park and then having her in the back and reserving the front seat for the food and stuff. But I don't really want to do that. So I think doggy daycare, that's what I've been doing is she'll go for the day doggy daycare and it's about $30. So, uh-oh, I missed something here. You dash with your Yorkie, you just make sure he stays in the back away from the food. Okay, have you ever had, April, anybody say anything? Has it ever come up? Because I've thought about it, but I don't want to, absolutely, Annabelle. Absolutely. Yes, I am sending you prayers. That's hard. I understand, and it's, no, you can't drink out of the sink. You can drink from this though. I'm sorry to hear that. I recently went through that exact thing, and it's not easy. Yeah, so I'm sending prayers for you and your mom and everybody in your family there. Yeah. Vivian Lolem, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. And your first super chat on a live stream. I'm honored. I'm honored by that. Thank you. Kita, you asked, how do I like my new home? I love it. So yeah, the nice thing about the Honda is I think I have a mattress coming that should be almost as wide as a full mattress. So it's 48 inches across. And I think that a twin is like 36. I'm not sure about that, but I know that it's a little wider than a twin, and I think it's a little bit shorter, but it's a little smaller than a full size, but bigger than a twin. So that's kind of exciting because I sleep diagonally in the van, and I don't mind, but once in a while, if, you know, I'm looking forward to having a little more room. Let me just say that in the Honda. It's going to be all bed. And so this can be like my living room and living area and couch. And then that can be like my bed. I might use it like that. Unbeknownst, it's you. It's you, unknown. You changed I like your name. Yeah, that makes sense. Unbeknownst. I like it. Sorry, I'm fiddling around because I don't want it to fall off. Cheryl Poling, thank you so much for the super chat. Uh-oh. Oops. I don't have my my tripod, the regular tripod that I usually have. I don't know where it is. It's got to be here somewhere, but I didn't find it. I was going to go live from my something else, so what the heck is the super chat, Roslyn? Sometimes people feel moved to do a financial donation, which is incredible and amazing, and I appreciate it. And that's what the super chat is. There's an option. There's no obligation whatsoever, but sometimes people feel moved to do that, and it supports, it all goes into the travels and Ruby and you know, towards my goals of land and a tiny home. And yeah, it helps me have more time to make videos and connect with you guys and do things like that. So it's really helpful. Victoria, thank you so much for the super chat. And it's your first super chat on a live stream. Thank you. It's an honor. Thank you. Hi, Darcy M. Hi, Disco Nina. I'm going to scroll down here. Oh, Kathy Allen, thank you so much. You guys are so kind. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. It said, you and Ruby always make my day. Awesome. She's settling down. I don't know if you guys could hear her scraping on the bed. She does that as she's getting comfortable. She like has to like fluff her nest before she sleeps. So she just fluffed. And now she's all curled up. So she's calming down. So I get to hang out. Yeah. Annabelle, you said thank you. It helps you feel a little better. Yeah. Not easy. I will continue to pray for you. It's not easy. I know that. I know. I know the feeling. And yeah, my prayers are with you. Okay, the upcycled shed. It said super chat is a way It's just a nice way to support the creator and their channel. You can send it by clicking on the $ near where you comment. Thank you. That was a nice explanation, Upcycled Shed. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Craig, you made it. It's late in the UK, but wanted to swing by and say hello. You hope you're doing well. Thanks for swinging by and saying hello, Craig. It is late in the UK, I think. Like midnight or something. So thanks for coming on and saying hello. Oh, thank you, Frederica. You are so loved too. Yeah, Tony Soprano, I like your name. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down to make sure I'm keeping up with all this, the comments here. Patty Jones, thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you, it's an honor. Your first super chat on a live stream. You guys are blowing me away. You're awesome. All the love and support. Marley, you said if I get a chance to watch Girl in the Woods video on building a yurt, she built one and it was beautiful. Yeah, I would love to. I've been thinking about that lately, a yurt, something like that. I think there are Home Depot sheds that are pretty cool. I know Incredible Tiny Homes has a very simple, it's an Incredibox, and I could kind of do some stuff to that. My big thing is I'd love a wood stove, wood stove. Yeah. And as long as I'm like warm and dry and there's a wood stove, I feel like I can kind of work with everything else, and space to have a garden. I mean, that's really what I'm going for. And then from, yeah, I'm not in a rush, but it's something I'm working towards, and I know it's not just gonna happen. It's like I gotta work towards it and build and learn and do my research and save up, and yeah. So it feels a little weird to it feels counterintuitive to be spending money on a second vehicle when my goal is land in a tiny home. And so that was why I was like, but I really thought it through, and it's something I've been thinking through for a few months, and it makes sense because this van is like my tiny home. So there's that. And then I have a vehicle from which I can travel. I'm not sure who this message was from, but a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's the first super chat on a live stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yurts are a lot of fun, Rootless Wanderer. You stayed in one in, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Ucluelet, BC. Thing is, they're not very practical if you live in bear country. True. Yeah. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we have a ton of grizzly and black bears. Yeah, I don't think there's any in Washington. There are grizzly bears. I've never heard of that. Maybe up towards the Canadian border. I'm not sure, but I know Oregon, Washington, not so much. I still wouldn't want any kind of bear to be scraping my canvas yurt down. I've never had a DoorDash customer recognize me. Nope. I'm waiting for it, Emily. I've had other people recognize me. I've had that happened a couple times. Thanks, Christopher. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Hello, Joanne. Ava, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. And Jay Shenanigans, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. And you said, congratulations on the purchase of the Honda. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I mean, I love the Honda Pilot. My vehicle life is, it's interesting because I was in a van, and then I was in a Toyota Corolla, and then I was in a Honda Pilot. Now I'm in this van, and then I have the Honda Pilot. So it's not like I've just been in a van and now I went to an SUV. It reminds me of my old Honda, only fancier. It's pretty cool, actually. It's fun. And I'm honored. Your first super chat on a live stream. I'm very honored. I have heard of Boxable, but I'm not remembering what it is off the top of my head, Bill. Yo, Poogie1234. Traveling librarian. I have a friend who bought a train car and turned it into a home. Ooh, that's cool. High enough for an upper level for a bed. He added a window or two. That's cool. A train car. So that's kind of like a container, because I know the shipping containers that's like they're designed to be able to go on a cargo ship, but then onto a train and to move. So that's kind of, it must be very similar. Yeah, I think there's a lot of height in them, so you can put lofts and stuff, and they're long and it's really sturdy. I think it would be neat to do like a bunker, like a shipping container underground. I think that would be kind of cool. I used to want to live underground, like in a hobbit hole, like when I was a lot younger, like in my teens. And then I wanted to live in a tree house and have them all connected by rope ladders. So those are some things that I've thought about. But now I just want a super simple, like cabin yurt, like one room, maybe with a loft and a wood stove. I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom because I want to make sure. I'm sorry if I'm skipping some. Oh, thanks, Latanya. As I'm scrolling down, I caught your comment. It said, "I'm doing an awesome job keeping up with the chats. You know, it's very challenging to try to keep up with everyone's comments. We all appreciate you on purpose. Take notice of our comments." Thank you. I was just scrolling through. I caught that. So yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Sheila. Yeah, thank you for the kind words on Patreon. Absolutely. I'm excited. So guys, over on Patreon, we're doing some craft lives. I just came out with a schedule. So every Monday evenings, we're doing a live craft. So feel free to join the Patreon community. There's a once a week live and we're crafting, like a craft group. So that's kind of fun. And that's through the end of December to come up with some things for ourselves, but also gifts to give. Hey Mel, how are you doing? Sarah M, thank you so much for the super chat. And it looks like cup of coffee. Cheers, thank you. Yeah. Does Rubes never has gotten recognized? Nope, not yet. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting to be at the dog park and someone be like, "I know that dog." There's Rubes. She's sleeping. But she's always like on alert. I'm gonna take her water. Yeah, she's when I move the phone, sometimes the reception messes up, so I don't want that to happen. But there she is. See, she's finally like settling down. Yeah, she's like, "What are you doing with the water?" I tried to sneak it away. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. I'm not gonna mess with her. That's Ruby. There she is. Oh, now I gotta fix the phone again. It's like prop between the sink and the nightstand. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna scroll down. I'm sorry if I'm missing some comments. I just want to make sure I'm keeping up. Okay. Donna Keith Smith, you said incredible tiny homes have better variety and more affordable than boxable. Okay, so boxable is like tiny homes. Yeah, I know they have a different price range. I follow, they have a YouTube channel, and so that's how I found out about them. And I just noticed that they have one that's, I think they're selling it for $18,000. I think it's just the Incredibox one that they have. I'm not exactly sure. I did go there. It was in a video about a year ago, a little less than a year ago, and I went to Tennessee and walked around and looked at some of them. Yeah, I'd love to go back and tour them again. I was going to earlier this year, and I just wanted to get back to this area. So, hi, NC. Funniest moment this week on your channel, Ruby making the pouting noise. Yeah, I know. She goes, like her noises are ridiculous. She really communicates well. Yeah. Cindy Lou, are you looking for a minivan to build out? Lanky Ezra, now whenever you see anything strawberry, you think of me and Ruby. Yeah. Absolutely. Where was my first overnight in my vehicle? So that would have been my original van, which was a Dodge van, a 2002 Dodge van. And oh gosh, I want to say like the National Forest up near Mount Rainier. I don't honestly remember. Well, I think I practiced. I stayed in it was parked outside. I had an apartment at that point. And while I was building it, this was 2.5 years ago. And I practiced staying in it. That's where. And then, yeah. And then I took it like camping a couple times. And then I took it on a road trip just over 2 years ago. But the first overnight in that vehicle, and then so each of the other vehicles has had their first overnights. Yeah, I had to think back. I'll hug Ruby for you. Absolutely. Not right now. I don't want to wake her up. Okay, I'm scrolling down again. Hi, Trisha. You said hello, sweet friend. You're from West Virginia. It's your birthday, JAB. Happy birthday. Yeah, Ruby is such a sweet girl. Yeah. Okay, good. I got all caught up. You're in the strawberry capital, Tracy. Where is that? You have a basset hound? And he does that, Rupert dog? She's got 13% basset hound. So maybe it's a basset hound thing. The noise, I think the vocal stuff is like the basset hound, the talking and how she's vocal. That was like what I thought. And you're reinforcing my theory. Donna Keith Smith, you said, did you know you can add an Accreta box with their Add-a-Box? I did, yeah. And maybe one day if you need another room. I did, yep. Yep, I watched their videos and I've seen that. There's one that they had, the Dalton. I don't remember. When I went there and walked around, there was one that I really liked. Oh, you're looking for a minivan. And if anybody in Minnesota, okay, you guys, if anybody in Minnesota has a minivan for sale, Cindy Lou is looking. You guys hear that in the chat? Angel Girl, Jay, you're excited. You caught a live and you subscribed. Welcome. Thanks for joining. And yeah, welcome to the channel. You're from Tennessee, Kim. How are you doing? How's it going in Tennessee with the flooding and everything? I hope you're doing okay. Jen, you said you glad you caught the live. Your van's so similar. You decided that you want to try van vacationing. Awesome. And you're from Minnesota. Nice. I love Minnesota. The Strawberry Festival's here in Florida. Nice. Eric. Yeah, I think there's one in December or January. Is that what it is, Renee? Braying? They're like, eh. That's totally what it is. She looked up too. She was like, are you mocking me? I could turn a bus. That's the other thing I've thought about, Bonnie, is, eventually what I'd like to be able to stand up. So right now it's fine. This van is fine. But eventually it'd be nice to have something that I could have a wood stove, which I can in this, but also be able to stand up. That's really, I don't need like an actual, like a bus could work for that. So yeah, or a shipping container or a yurt. Or a tiny home, or like a prefab log cabin that I like put together, and or a Home Depot shed. But yeah, bus is one thing I've thought about, or a shuttle bus, a mini school bus or a shuttle bus. I don't think I'd want a whole school bus. I just don't want that much space. But I would do a mini school bus and have a very similar to the van, like the bed in the back and then the kitchen, and it would just be a little larger. The bed would have a little more space, and I could stand up and I could put a wood stove. Schoolie? A schoolie. Okay, yeah, a schoolie. You're welcome, Cindy Lou. Lori Walker, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's your first super chat on the live stream. That is an honor. Thank you. How's the weather? The weather's beautiful. It was a rainy, but also sunny. Rainbow weather, I call it. You're pretty dry where you are, Kim? That's good, Jen. Your dog is a service dog, so she'd be going to all the places. That's awesome. Yeah. Good evening, Queenie. New place, loving it? Yeah, I'm glad you made it to a live as well. Hi, Kimberly. What are you talking about? That's the last time I would say. Or Arya. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, Frosted Traveler, awesome. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. You said you subscribed. It's your first live and you subscribed. Fairy Girls Library, I like your name. I'm doing well. How are you? Oh yeah, you could stand in a Matchbox car. Yeah, I'm tall. I'm almost 5'10". Get the trailer, you think? Yeah. For me, it was nice to see that RV, that trailer, just to see the layout. And then I started thinking, oh wait, I could pull it. But a couple people brought up the comment that actually, sometimes it's a little off. Like I've looked up Honda Pilots. You can pull 4,500. That seems legit. And then he said how much that trailer weighed, and it was like 30. Actually, that one was like 440 or 4. It was just under, so it would be pushing it. But then I've read some of your comments, and it's like it could put a lot of wear and tear. And I'm not sure. But what I loved about that was the layout and how it had everything was like open, but it had like the separate bed area. It had everything like except a wood stove. I would need to put in a wood stove. That's what I really came to. I was like, wait a minute. I want my cozy fire. Like, yeah. So yeah. The Strawberry Festival's in March? Okay, Tracy. Nice. Thank you. Thanks for that. I am tall. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. In Plant City. Yeah, that makes sense. The Strawberry Festival in Plant City. Yeah, schoolies are cool, and I think they're pretty reasonably priced, too. Hi, Vanger. Hi. Yeah, wood stove would be really nice. I just love the feeling of wood heat. And the wood stoves are nice. Sometimes campfire can put off a lot of... I don't mind the wood smoke smell, but after a while it's like... But a wood stove doesn't have that. It's just the warmth. Unless it like backs up and the flue's not open and it like fills up the room with smoke. But yeah. You're going to save up for a Ram? Nice. Yeah, you've got this, Frederica. You love to hear me laugh and chuckle. Awesome. Thank you. Hey, Yasiel. Jasiel. Donna Keith Smith, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. It said you really enjoy Just Rowan and Just Ruby channels. Awesome. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys like Ruby's channel. It's fun because it's like a different pace. And it's just really simple. It's her. It's a lot of editing because, I do a lot. It's like a lot of filming, and then I edit down a lot because, it's I'll drop the camera. I'm like trying to open the gate to the dog park and film it, and like it's just, it can get hectic. But I love those videos and that time and all that, and I'm glad you guys too. Yeah. You're here now, Queenie. I love it. Yep. Here you are. Welcome. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom so I'm keeping up, you guys. You're 5'9", Eric? That's awesome. You're 5'4.5"? Awesome. I think it's so cool that we all have different heights and everything. Like, it's so cool. We're all different. Plant City Strawberry Festival is great. You make strawberry jam? Nice. I made strawberry jam this summer, but it was July, maybe? June? I think it was June. Does my son worry about me? No, I talk to my son quite frequently, maybe every other day, and he's proud of me. He's been on the journey. He's seen me in all parts of life. I'm really honest and straightforward, and he's seen me in some really hard times, and he was there with me, and so he's really proud of me. He's proud of my sobriety. He's proud of my financial stability, and he's awesome. He's got such a good head on his shoulders, and so at this point, he's 19, so it's like we're friends. I ask him for advice sometimes, but yeah, no, he supports my happiness. So if traveling and adventuring and stuff like that, he knows I'm on a mission. I have goals that I'm working towards, and he's happy for me. It's inspiring, I think, for him to see me working towards my goals. Kimberly Harris, thank you so much. It says coffee on me. I love you and Ruby. Thank you for that. And you know what? It's really cool. It says, let's celebrate their 20th super on a live stream. Kimberly, you're so generous that you've done 20 super chats on a live stream. Wow. That's awesome. Thank you. I'll absolutely enjoy some coffee. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm gonna, you guys like the, the giggle? Yeah. Your granddaughter's name is Rowan? And W-Y-N. That's beautiful. I love that spelling, Susan. And Cape Cod is beautiful too. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna scroll down again. You're 5'3", Rootless Wanderer. Bonnie Hampton, you're 5'1". Candy, you're 5'2", but your son is 6'8". Oh, wow, he's tall. And you don't know if I remember me, but you saw your live stream a couple weeks ago and you loved the channel and you subbed. Awesome. Yeah. Well, welcome. I'm glad you subbed. And I think I do remember you. I think that was from the last live that we had. So that's awesome. Yeah. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Random Ray. Thank you. That means a lot. I said you're all proud of me, and I rock. You guys rock too. Where I'm at right now in life, you know, like you guys are a big part of that. Yeah. Jen, you just finished putting up 15 quarts of potatoes and 15 quarts of apple pie filling this weekend. That is awesome. That's inspiring. That's inspiring. So how do you prepare potatoes? I mean, you like, I know they have to be like in somewhere cool. Apple pie filling, I'm guessing you canned it, but the potatoes, did you can those as well? Did you put them in like boiling water? Or did you just like put them somewhere cool? I'm wondering what that means. I want to learn because, yeah. You love listening, Laylee? You're in McKinney, Texas. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out and for listening. Am I always so cool, calm, and collected? What's my secret? No, I'm not always. I have my moments. About once a month. No. No, I'm not always, but most of the time. And that is well, a few years ago, I pull up a chair. No, it's going to be a long story. But, you know, a lot of it is my relationship with God has given me that, you know, they say a peace that surpasseth all understanding. That's how I feel. So I can't explain it. But there's a joy and a peace that I have through it's been given through my relationship with God and his son that I mean, I gotta give credit where it's due. So yeah. And I try not to stress. I mean, that's where faith comes in. So I'm scrolling back down here. Hey, Reese. Good to see you. How are you doing? We've I'm behind on the comments, so here we go. You're a professional chef, Debbie. So if I have any questions, feel free to ask. Love your channel. I would love to, yeah. So what does it mean to put up potatoes? Robin, you said you've been following me and Ruby for a while. You've given me inspiration to do things you thought it would be too hard. You do it all in your van. Oh, I love hearing that. I'm glad that I can inspire people. That means so much when people say that I can be a source of inspiration. It's like so like, whoa, I feel humbled by that. So thanks. Absolutely. Yep. Amen. Yeah. God is good. Absolutely. Frank Fox, you wish you could do what you're doing, but medical issues won't let. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't know the details of your situation. Maybe there's some way that you can do some of it. You know, get out in nature. And I hope I can share through the videos and give you a taste of the experience of this lifestyle. Random Ray, you've been on every live. Awesome. At 59, I've inspired you to buy a rig. You'd actually love a tiny trailer like a bowler. I don't know what that is. A bowler. Okay. Mitchell Tickle, your dog Boondock and you were watching with your van you traveled to. Awesome. Your dog's name is Boondock? That's cool. Yeah. Nice. Rootless Wanderer. I'll have to, is that the name of your channel? I'd love to check that out. A short video of your tiny house on your channel. Yeah, I'd love to check that out. Yeah, exactly, Queenie. Hi, Kalia, Paulus. Yeah, amen, Lady T. Yeah, thanks, Sandra. The thumbs up. We have 503 people in here, 345 like button. Like buttons? Likes. Like, past all understanding, there is nothing more perfect than God's peace. You will never experience anything better. Hallelujah. Yep, that's it. Yep. I just want to give a shout out to the mods. I see you doing some work here, Doug and Reese and Miss J, and thanks for being in here. Mod squad in the house. I appreciate you guys. Kathy Ponder, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Todd the cat from Indiana says treats for Ruby. Oh, Roops. She got excited. She popped up. Now she's scratching her chin. But yeah, awesome. Say hi to Todd the cat. Ruby loves cats. So Ruby's met Meowsers before, and which was my cat who stays with my son. And yeah, so it's cool. She's you clueless. Winter surf times, please. You love the west side of the island, Bamfield. Okay, good and green. I'm gonna look that up. So that's in BC. You clueless? Because that's the second time that somebody's mentioned that. I'd like to check that out. I gave the ideas for the water container. Awesome, Queenie. That's so cool. In my Honda or in this one with the sink? Because somebody, I think, just recently commented about the gray water system that I had in the Honda. And so I had a water cooler and I kind of created my own just with a funnel and a tube, and it went into just a gallon. I just taped it onto an empty water gallon. And so I had like a sink. So when I did dishes, I would just pour it in there. But now I have an actual sink, and my water cooler is over the sink, and then it drains into a water cooler. It's a little more sophisticated, but same basic idea. Hi, Arc Rosebud. Freeze drying is a cool way to keep. I would like to get. I don't know much about freeze drying. I've had freeze dried like strawberries. I've had freeze dried ice cream. It's kind of a treat, but I don't know how to do it. I think freeze-dried beans might be kind of cool. Yeah. I'd love to do freeze-drying, and dehydrating is another thing I'd like to learn about. Do I play Fortnite? No, I think I have years ago. I think that's what it was called. But yeah, I don't play any games really. I've thought about getting like a small, like old school little game thing, but I don't think I would do it. And I think it's too much like electronics. I play Sudoku on my phone. I feel super nerdy, but I do that. Sudoku, I have a Sudoku app. And sometimes I'll do that when I just like, if I'm waiting and I just want something to like clear my mind, I do that. Yeah. All the time, Cindy Lou. Amen. Polar is scamp in US. Okay. I'm not sure what scamp is though. I still have questions. Hi north of somewhere nomad. You're in Vancouver Island. Awesome. Hi, welcome Haley. You subbed. Awesome. Welcome. You have an econ exam in 3 hours and you haven't slept all night. Pray for you. Absolutely, Dory. Yes, prayers. That's the worst kind of stress. My most stressed out moment was in school and having to come up with like this portfolio of the whole semester, and I was running out of time, and yeah, so I know that feeling. It's been a long time, but absolutely, yeah, prayers like, oof. Yeah. You've got this. You've got this. And you know what? It'll all be okay one way or the other. Really. It will be okay. Everything will be okay. Sylvia, always available. I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom so I don't get behind here, guys. I'm sorry that I'm missing some comments. I don't want to miss any. I'm just way behind, so good night, Doug. Thanks for coming on. Thanks, Doug. Yeah. Thanks for coming on. Lord Reven, greetings from the United Kingdom. Nice. It's late there, huh? How long have we been on for? Yeah, we'll probably do about an hour and not too much longer. Yeah, Doug, you said Ms. J and Reese sending hugs to the mods. Awesome. Hugs, 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 mod squad. Yeah. Nearly 1 a.m. Woo, you're a trooper. You're up. I've been having a hard time sleeping lately. I've been having a hard time sleeping. I've been waking up at 2. I'm not sure what that means, but I've been waking up at 2. You do hear rain. Wow, good ears. Kimberly, good ears. It's totally raining out. Yep, it's a nice sound, but you think I explain things well, Kathy? Thanks. Sometimes I try to edit the process so that even just the visual kind of shows, but then also explain too. And sometimes I forget to put in like the seasonings. And the last video I made coffee in the beginning, and so I put coffee. I was wondering if somebody would comment about it, but I put coffee, and then I have this thing called Dandy Blend. And so I put some Dandy Blend. So I put coffee and Dandy Blend, and then I put in dehydrated milk. It's organic milk powder. So that's there. Oh, Tamala. Oh, well, we'll stay on for a little bit. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, hugs, mod squad. Thank you, Connie. It is raining. It's so cool you guys can hear that. Yeah. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here. Jim Folke, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. And you said, thank you, Rowan. You love Ruby. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. And we'll check in with Rubes here real quick. The rain puts her to sleep. Here she is. She's so sweet. She's 10 months. I can't believe Ruby's 10 months. Her birthday's December 31st. So that's exciting. She'll be 1 year. I have to have a little party for her. Lempa go crazy. I'm very sorry to hear about that. I'm very sorry to hear about that. I hope you're doing okay. Your favorite is hearing the rain, Charity Shaman? Yeah, the sound is amazing. You drink Dandy Blend instead of coffee? Yeah, it is. It's not cheap, but so is coffee. Gosh, like the amount of coffee and how strong I like my coffee. I like really strong coffee, so I use a lot of coffee grounds, so that gets expensive too. Not as expensive as buying it, but, yeah, coffee. Except if I get you can get dollar coffee. That's probably the cheapest way to go, actually. Especially because then I save on the dishes and the water and everything. But yeah, I like that Dandy Blend. It's got things, it's got dandelion, it's got a few things, chicory. So some of those things are prebiotics, and then some of them are also help just detoxify. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Mariah. Thank you, Lanky Ezra. You like the different healthy foods and drinks? Yeah. Awesome. You guys are amazing. Ruby is a superstar. I'm glad you guys like her channel. I'm glad. Yeah, good, Jim. You love her channel also. She did do a live, Helen. She did a live a couple weeks ago. Did you guys like that? We could go live again on Ruby's channel. you know, for right now, it's about a once a week thing with Ruby's channel, because it's just about the amount of time that I have for that. So if I do go live, I probably wouldn't do a video. It would be a live instead of the video, but maybe once a month on her channel, rather than having a video, I'll do a live on her channel. No, makes sense. No, I'll take her harness off. I knew I was going to be going live, and in case she had to go out suddenly, I wanted it on. But no, she doesn't. I don't always remember to take it off, or sometimes I'm just too tired, or I take her out and then I'm like cooking or doing something, and then she falls asleep, and I don't take it off. But I don't like her to sleep in her harness. Sorry, I'm kind of fiddling with the phone. It's the harness. This harness is a new one. It's a really simple one here. Since the phone's not sticking anyway, I'll just show it. It's simple, but it has a front. So I hook her leash to the front, so she doesn't pull. She's gotten really good. She's learning how to walk without pulling. It's wonderful, like on the leash. And I don't know the brand. It's a size medium. But yeah, that's a pretty easy one. And I want to say it was maybe $20 for that harness. She outgrew her other one the pink one. It's a little on the small side now. I haven't gotten rid of it yet, but it doesn't fit her so well. The phone is not staying. There we go. There we go. Yeah, she's a very nice puppy. She's great company. Yeah. Hi, Connie from Las Vegas. How old was Ruby when I first got her? She was 5.5 weeks old. She was really young. Her mom stopped nursing, so they put an ad in the paper for all the puppies because they thought they didn't want to feed them. They know it's a lot to feed puppies, and so they put them. And so I got her really young, but she was weaned. She was eating solid food. Lynn Decker, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. And it's your first super chat on a live stream. That's wonderful. Thank you. That's an honor. I appreciate that. We're probably gonna go I probably will stay on for about 10 minutes. So roasted dandelion tea is very good. Yes, absolutely. You're new to the chat, Musaka? Welcome. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Oh, yeah. You want to see my bracelet more? Yeah. I love this bracelet. Ruby's going to get a little bit larger, but she's 43 pounds, and there's a little calculator, dog weight calculator that I've used, and it's not been accurate, and it used to say 74 and now it says 54. So I think my original guess was that she'd be about 50 pounds, and I think that's probably what she'll be. So she might fill out a little bit. I'm not sure, but I think she'll probably gain about 6 more pounds. She's 10 months, so she'll probably keep growing a little bit, but she's a medium-sized dog. You put a spoonful of instant coffee in a water bottle. Yeah, that's the way that works. Yep, and shake it up. That's true, Canal. That's a good idea. If I can't sleep in the late hours, take the moments to pray. Yep. I could pull a pop-up camper. Yeah. I'm glad you like the hats. You liked going live with Ruby? Okay. Ruby's very soothing for you. Okay, yeah, awesome. Good feedback, you guys. Good and Green says, thank you, mods. Yes, thank you, mods. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom so I can keep up here. Boop-a-doo. I'm getting way behind. So, you like the glasses? You recently had another pup dumped on your property. It makes you so sad. It's harder to find people to rehome them. Why do folks do that? I don't know. And I think sometimes people aren't aware of the responsibility of a dog. It's a lot. It's a lot of responsibility. And so I think sometimes people just think, oh, I want to get a puppy because it's cute, and without realizing how much a puppy needs. And and then they get overwhelmed and they don't know what to do. And I think that's why that happens. But, or their dog has a litter of puppies and they can't find homes for them. And so then yeah, it's sad. Ruby is a Weimaraner cattle dog mix, Sherry, with Basset Hound and then like 6 other things. But 90% of her, like 40% is Weimaraner, 38% is Weimaraner, like 30 something is cattle dog, 13% is Basset Hound, and then 10 other things. Like, yeah. Do I ever feel lonely? You're new to this and you bought a travel trailer. You do have 2 wonder dogs with you. Your family does not understand. Have I had similar issues? It does get lonely sometimes. Yeah, so there's a lot of questions in there. Once in a while I feel lonely. I spend a lot of time by myself. Like I always have. So that feels natural. It took an adjustment to, but I used to have like a workplace that I would go to. So door dashing actually that was an adjustment. Starting to DoorDash, because all of a sudden I was working totally on my own. And then being in an apartment, you kind of have like your apartment community, even if you don't really interact. So then it was another step of kind of like solitude to be traveling in a van, or, or even just moving around, parking in the same area within a community. But I've gotten used to that. But I think no matter what situation, sometimes loneliness happens. I think that happens in this day and age, whether people live in a vehicle, whether they travel, whether they don't. It's just that's something that that today I think that we used to have a much smaller, more close-knit communities and larger families, and families would live together more, things like that. So I think we've come away from that in society. So yeah, and I try to reach out. And call somebody or make connections. I try to push myself out of my comfort zone, because if I feel lonely, I can kind of isolate myself, and I'm like, or usually it passes. I just deal with it and be like, yeah, I'm feeling a little lonely. I mean, I have Ruby and I have, books I can read and friends and stuff. So yeah, but I understand that. I would, you're new to it, so maybe just give a little bit of time and maybe try to connect with other people. And your family. Well, I think if your family sees that what you're doing is bringing you happiness, whether it's, financial stability or the freedom to travel, or I'm not sure what brought you to the lifestyle of being in a travel trailer, but I'm assuming it was something that you were feeling called to do. So if your family sees that it's bringing you happiness, then I think they'll come around. And if they don't, then that's on them. If it's bringing you happy, I hope that they would support you. And yeah, live streams can be a way too if you're feeling lonely. So I'm glad you're on here and hanging out, because that can help. Just going live or joining somebody's live, that can help with loneliness too. So yeah, thanks for saying hi, Dory, and sharing. In Minnesota, the fee's close to $500 to adopt. There are no free dogs. Wow. Yeah. So that's what I was. Ruby was free. That was, there was a free litter of puppies on Craigslist, and I had been looking as I was driving around, and it was kind of hard to find. And the adoption, I don't think that I saw fees that high, but sometimes they wanted like proof of address and like landlord permission, and I was like, I don't have all that. I live in my Honda. Where did I get my ring with the pinkish stone? Oh, that's sunstone. I think, I want to say Amazon, actually. Most of my other jewelry has really cool stories, but that one I think was Amazon. This is Etsy. Oh no, maybe Etsy. I think it was Etsy. But I like sunstone. Sunstone's a cool stone. Yeah. It was a little bulky, but yeah. That's cool that you noticed that, Lily. Yeah, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom again. Hi, Susie, from Indiana, and Katrina. Yeah. Yes, I am absolutely going to vote, not to get into politics, but yes, I will. Yep, absolutely. Emily, you asked, will I be able to? And yes, I will be able to. Donna, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. It's your third super chat on a live stream. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Donna. And Corrine, thank you. I appreciate that. It says, I love you both and enjoy watching you. Oh, and we love you too, Corrine. Thank you. Sending love back to you. You're going to try going to van life meetups with like-minded folks? Yeah, there are. Oh, you're welcome, Dora. You said, thank you so much. Great advice. Please stay safe and keep... Yes, thank you. Keep posting. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'm not... I'm sharing my journey, so it's not just me in my van or me door dashing. I mean, when I started filming my very first video, it was to show my van build, and I learned how to convert a van from YouTube. So not this van, but my very first van that I had. I learned what I wanted to do and build and the layout and everything through YouTube. So I felt like it was only right for me to share that. And then once I started sharing, I was like, and I'm doing this so that I can rebuild and I can get financially stable and I can achieve my goals after a bunch of setbacks and rebuild my life. And so I want to share that with you guys, not just the van build or not just the travel, not just the DoorDash. It's my journey of rebuilding my life and getting to my goal of land in a tiny home. And once I have that, I'm going to want to share that too, like my garden, my strawberry plants and canning. That's why I'm interested in like putting up the potatoes and things like that. Like I want to learn about all of that. So, and I would love to share. And you guys are becoming, you know, part of that. And so of course I'll take you guys along with me. Yeah. Rootless Wanderer, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. And your first super chat on a live stream. I'm honored. Thank you. Thank you. You just got a ring that looks similar, Latanya? So this one is the one I wear all the time, but I did have another one with sunstone that I was wearing for a little bit. That's cool. $200 for a kitten? Wow. Rootless Wander, you gotta go, but feel free to check out your tiny house under your shorts tab. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming on, Rootless Wander, and I'll check it out. And that's your name for your channel, Rootless Wander? I like looking at tiny homes, so I'd love to check it out. Nicole B, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. It says, hey, Rowan, hey, Ruby, God bless you both. God bless you as well, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you. And it's an honor, your first super chat on a live stream. Yeah. Hey, Nick OG. Yes, Google and check out things to do in the area to help with loneliness. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, Hondas are great. Honda Pilot, yeah. Yeah, and YouTube is a good resource. Yep. Thank you, Jen. Sending a big hug. I love the virtual hugs. I can feel them. Thank you, 20. All the builds have been very nicely done. I think for the Honda, I'm going for super simple. You know, this is very homey and it's got a lot of sentimental things, and I've put a lot of like designs and patterns and lighting. The Honda's going to be super simple. That's what I'm going, but I always end up like, I'm like, oh, I need my books and I need this and I need that. But no, it's like, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible where I can stay in it overnight if I want to, but mostly it's going to be DoorDash, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I'll show you guys. It's your second super chat? You don't know why it said first super chat? Well, that's kind of fun. That's neat. Now I'm like, but I'll still keep saying thank you, and it's an honor because we don't know. It could be tricking us, but we don't know. So that's funny though, Latanya. Good, Katrina. Yeah, I'd love to show you guys. Oh, I'm the little sis. It's funny because, yeah, there's my sister and then I'm the little sister. So, yeah. Oh. Well, no, I like to go live, McLesley. Yeah. He said, I'm just so loving. If these lives ever get to be too much, it's okay. Yeah. I mean, when I'm not up for it, I'll say that. And, you know, I might, at some point, who knows, maybe it'd be once a month or something, but I want to keep doing videos and I want to keep up with the lives. I mean, I enjoy them. I mean it when I say you guys are like, you're my community. Like that mean that it's not just a word, to me. Have I heard of First Stellar Life? Her and her mom live in their van in Hawaii, but she works a full-time job at a gas station. No, I'm going to check that out though. I'm going to check that out. Yeah. Yes, Miss J, thank you. Yep. Said, please keep politics out of the chat. We respect everyone's right to exercise their right to vote or not, but politic comments will result in being blocked from the live. Yes, thanks for saying that. Yep, absolutely. My 2 cents is just get out and vote, but we don't need to go any further than that. So thank you for reiterating that, Miss J. Appreciate that. 6 great weeks to come. Cindy Lou, Rowan, and Ruby of 6 great weeks to come. Be safe. You pray for God's heavenly angels to protect you in your journey. In Jesus' name. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, no. Your name. I hope you step on a Lego. You said y'all have a beautiful night. I love your name. You cracked me up. I love it. And you have a beautiful night as well. Yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, Jacqueline, we're probably going to be ending the live fairly soon, but welcome. I invite you to watch the replay. To everybody watching the replay, hi. Thanks for hanging out and watching the replay. Yeah, about 5 more minutes, I think, and then I'll be getting off the live. I hear the rain. Do you guys hear it now? Can you hear the rain? Musaka, thank you. You said you love the channel. I'm so natural. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. And your first super chat on a live stream. Thank you. You guys are saying there wasn't politics. It's possible that the mods are blocking the political stuff, so we might not see it here because they're just so on it, and then they're just reiterating for people. So yeah. Yeah. Yep. Reese, super chats are ministry donations to the host. Yeah. I'm not selling this van. I know there are a couple of people that said they were interested, and so no, but I'm not selling the van. Not at this point. If I had a tiny home at some point, I don't know though, but I'll let you guys know if I do. But no, right now this is my house. It's like I have this house and then I have the Honda as like my travel vehicle. Like if I want to take a road trip, I would probably take the Honda. Not this, like a long thing. But if I'm still figuring it all out. But yeah, I'm not selling the van. No, not at this point. Oh, Sheila, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. And it's a long comment on here. I'm going to read it. It says, please keep praying for North Carolina, everyone. My second super chat. You're the only creator I've supported. Thank you all for you and Ruby do to make your life brighter. God bless you and Ruby. Thank you, Sheila. God bless you as well. And absolutely, I will keep praying, and I hope others as well. Keep praying for North Carolina and everybody. Yeah, I was looking and seeing that's like, there was a lot of flooding, and I think because of the way the mountains are and everything, and it's yeah, it was like there was some devastation there. So absolutely, yeah, and that means a lot. Thank you for supporting. Thank you. Yeah. You like the sound of you love the sound of the rain. Yeah. How am I going to move 2 cars? You can find a well, yeah, I have some long-term parking. I'll share it in the videos. So that was part of it. I'll probably after I'm done, I'll figure out how I'm going to do it. But I do have some long-term parking options. So yeah, because it is a lot. Well, unless I'm just like going around the block. I mean, but if I'm like going from city to city, I'm not going to be able to move 2 cars, obviously. Or unless I took a bus or an Uber back and forth, but the Uber would get expensive. The bus, not necessarily, but I have a dog with me. So yeah, it's logistically a little bit more challenging, but I'm going to show it on the channel. So yeah. Hi, Paul. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah's this and that. You're excited to see the channel grow so quickly? Thank you. Yeah. Wow. How are you doing, Sheila? You said you're in Asheville? Morgan streams while at a gas station. Oh, you know, I saw something about that recently. Like something popped up. And I was like, I think like it was a live stream and the person looked like she was in a gas station working. And I was doing something else. It just like popped up, but I was like, huh, that looks interesting. Like a live stream. And I wonder if that's it. Yeah. Yes, Myra Hernandez, you can get a shout out. Hello. Hi, Omar. Legos are no good. I know. Ouch. That brought back memories. Stepping on a Lego. Karen Yates, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. It says, let's celebrate the first super chat on the live stream. That's an honor. Thank you. And I'm getting to I must be behind in the comments a little bit. It says the rain's loud. You hear it. Yes. Yeah. Yep. You hear the rain. I am an Earth. I'm a Taurus. But now I don't hear it. Now it's a drizzle now. Yeah. Yeah, the rain was really loud. It was pouring. Yep. You got to get back to your canning. Awesome. Pressure canning your chicken vegetable soup and start making your apple cider vinegar. Jen, you're inspiring me. You're like, it's exciting. Got the kombucha brewing. Stop by anytime for free prebiotics, probiotics. Awesome. Have fun with all that stuff. That sounds amazing. Sending here. I'll try to send some rain to Southeast Texas for you. Yeah. Oh, he said, "Oh shucks." Yeah. Ruby's right here. She's getting cold. She curled up. She pays attention to her eye. She's like, she opened up her eye. She was like, "What are you doing?" She just seems like she's asleep, but she's not really. She's on alert always. Read Whips, yes, you can have a shout out. Thank you, Karen. May you be blessed beyond measure as well. Oh, Nick, that you want the Cash App. The Cash App is on the link. You do ask that every live. It's I don't know it actually off the top of my head anymore. But it's in the links. And I think you put like I'm not sure. It's in those links though. That's my Cash App in those links. If you click on it, it'll go there. Yeah. You're welcome, Emily. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here, and then I'm going to say goodnight. Just want to make sure I'm catching everybody. You're a Taurus, Becky? Awesome. And an MJ Judy? Yeah. Hey, Janessa. First time here. Hey. Another Taurus. Lots of Taurus. Hey. You know, Esperanza, she does. She has a little blanket. Ruby has a little blanket, like this big, that stays up in the front with her. Yeah. But she doesn't, maybe I'll make her. She likes going under the blanket now that it's like getting cooler. She definitely likes like going under a blanket. Thank you, Reese. Reese put the Cash App in there. Thank you. Hi, Lisa. Yeah. LR, good night. Sleep well. Have a good week. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it was really bad in North Carolina. You live in Roz, you live there, and you were very fortunate not. That is very fortunate. I'm glad to hear that you didn't receive any damage. But yeah, it's I saw some pictures. I think Asheville was hit hard. Hey, Victoria Joy. I hope you have a good night as well. Thank you, Katrina. You're loved as well. Hi, Bully McGuire. Lily, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. And your first super chat on a live stream. That is an honor. Thank you. It says, love your channel. Blessings to you and Ruby Q. Thank you. Blessings to you as well. Hi, Ashley. Yes, I can say hi, Ashley. Jamal Reef, you live in Oregon. Nice. I like Oregon. Your grandmother lives in Prince Edward Island. Nice. I'd like to get there someday. You're welcome, makes sense. Yeah. All right, I'm scrolling down to say goodnight, guys. Oh, the bass guitar. But you mean that's a tenor ukulele, and I'm slacking on that. Yeah, I need to do that, but there's just a lot between the travel and Ruby's channel and everything that I've been working on and getting going. So, yeah, but I'm not done with that. I'll do that again. You love the DoorDash vlog? Okay, cool. I'm delayed by 43 seconds. Oh wow, that's so specific. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Thank you. I really enjoy these lives with you guys. Yeah, this is really fun. Thank you. Thank you for all the super chats. That means a lot. Thank you to the mods for just holding it down and showing up, and you know, I appreciate that a great deal, and just everybody for hanging out. And you said not delayed over here. Yeah. I look forward to our next live. It'll be 2 weeks on Sunday, most likely. And yeah, love to you all. We'll see you again soon. Here, Rubes, you want to say goodnight? Ruby Q. She'll have a video coming up. There's going to be kind of a, I hope the little surprise works out. But yeah. Yep. All right. Love to you guys. Thanks for hanging out, and be well, everybody. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye.